Hello everybody and welcome back to the Banner Saga. We were just attacked. Falkar called it. When the Wapt came, they came hard. There's no doubt anymore that Bulwark has some kind of comment over them. Falkar comes stumping toward you and Juno, flicking smoldering black ash from her shield. She doesn't look happy. Well, I gather that from the stumping towards me. Let's get something straight, Juno. You drag us out here as captives, and now Bulwark's trying to hunt us down and kill us. Do you see how messed up this is? And back there, you try to give my ravens orders? Tell me again when we are allowed to rest. Go on, say it to my face. Volker has a point. Juno expression betrays no emotion. What did you recommend, Volker? Oh no, don't you dare pretend to be the reasonable one right now. Steam blams from Volker's nostrils like an angry yak swirling through the cold air. I don't even want to hear your voice. The ravens are under my command, and if you want anyone watching your back instead of putting a knife. What if Iver spoke on my behalf? You know what? That sounds like a great idea. Sure, if it ends this bickering, I'll take charge. Let's just hope she has the decency to stay out of your head. Yeah, that's a bit scary, isn't it?
The carved stone ahead shimmers. It seems to hold some sway over the darkness somehow. Or maybe the darkness itself finds them distasteful.
What is that? There's people there. Yeah, my cursor is on screen a lot more right now because I'm playing with the mouse because I didn't feel like the controller. I don't know why. Just why, in case you're wondering why this is here all the time and so fluent. But yeah, a golden cloak greets you, the first warmth you felt since entering the darkness. Disheveled women and children huddle on one side of the gutstone, while Tretch sits on the other. The Tretch is arranged to circle of obsidian stone around it, and just outside that lie the bodies of a couple dead men. I mean, there's a side, Ollie grunts, then he frowns. I have a feeling it's about to become our problem. Isn't it always our problem? Praise the gods, someone has finally come, carrying a divine light. Not exactly. The matronly woman's face falls as she gets a better look at you. I know that crest. Ravens. She points with an accusing, shaking finger towards the stone singer. What is this? Have you brought more Tretch to slaughter us? The stone hollow stands within his ring of stone, wobbling loudly as he approaches the gutstone. The old woman recoils in disgust. Well, how interesting. This one is terrified of you, Iver. Me? Why? She called you Destroyer. I heard of the Destroyer before, but I had no idea I was traveling with him. Is it really you? They speak of you like we do Balawa. Thought you'd be bigger. It's a misunderstanding. Why would you hear such a thing? Traveling with the Valka, but you do not know where we are headed. You're an interesting one, Iver. We should talk more. The old woman rejoins you again after a heated battle of whispers with her kin. She clears her throat. I'm called Hilda. We came here to pray when the sky darkened. I guess I don't need to tell you we're only alive now because of this godstone. A miracle, and they say the gods are dead. Then this slack comes from nowhere, attacks us, killed their husbands, mine as well. Aye, a right miserable sucker he was, but an injustice to be killed by this thing. Gestures rudely at the stone hurler. Makes a hissing sound like escaping steam. Quite filthy thing. You'll take us somewhere safe, surely? Surely you will. The opposite. You don't want to go where we are going. Gods alive, has everyone lost their minds? At least give us justice. Don't leave this slack alive to kill us and eat our children. Alfred, what's the Tretch side of the story? Hilda bristles at the implication. Alfred taps her spear and the horns vibrate with a faint hum. The Tretch sings a soft response. She says they left her no choice but to defend herself. Stuck here, same as them. By the gods, we found by the only slack lovers in the dying world. She snatches something shiny from the hands of her kin, waving it in front of you. This is what the ravens need, isn't it? You disgusting vultures. Family heirloom, worth more than it looks. So we just bring the stone hurler along with us, Iver. I mean, we already got one. You said it was terrified of me. Then she won't put on much of a struggle, will she? What are you talking about? Kill it already! Kill it! See, the thing is, there is a circle laid out of stone around it, and all the men around that, and it hasn't killed anyone else since, so I do believe that the people tried to attack it and defend itself, so let's just convince the stone hurler to come along. Reference speaks to Tretch again. It shows little emotion, but it may just be because it looks facial expressionless. Quite the motley crew you've gathered, Destroyer. Don't call me that, I'm serious. Hulda pockets her heirloom, offering only low curses, angry that the Tretch lives on. But I get a bunch of renown. I should really... Oh wow, we have like this tiny town, you know, usually it's all split up, but now it's this tiny because we need to stay in the light. Let's look at the heroes. So, can you choose a name? Yes. More willpower is surely good, so I'm gonna give him Monster Killer. Willpower and strength on kill. Let me see whether there's anybody else that I might want to... Or maybe I should rest a bit. I don't know about her, you know, I'm afraid of like losing them. She can't level... Oh, here's the new one. Ditch. What about you? Can't level... Who can I level then? Okay, fine, Juno, you gotta... What did you get? Thread of Life. That is her special ability. Yes, you learn to dodge, please. Let's see whether we can rest today. I don't know, there's only a time marker, and it has been explained why that's because I have no resources. You notice Falco standing alone, arms crossed, sporting a deadly skull. Everything alright? I mean, no, but, you know, everything as good as could be. Yeah, we're doing great. Our leader's hunting us down, we've been kidnapped by witches, and now we're arguing about how many Tretch we can save along the way. It's the kind of thing a little girl grows up dreaming about. I get your point. She glares at you through narrow eyes. How did a woman get accepted by the Ravens, anyway? Is this the part where you ask me about my past, talk about my family, and hug? Eat some black snow, well. These guys all chose to be here just like me, that's the truth. It's all the family you need to know about. Considering you didn't even mention family, you doubt that's the whole story, but you let it drop. She glares at you through narrow eyes. You still care about Bulwark. Are you trying to piss me off? Imagine a light hunting you through the darkness, trying to rip your throat out. Now imagine some eyes accusing you of having feelings about it. You notice Volker's hand instinctively go to the axe Bulwark had thrown at Avon a few days back. What do you plan to do with that axe? Its name is Claw, and what I plan to do with it is my business. Can we agree to keep it tucked away? If the sight of it scares you, then yes, I'll keep it safe and stuck right here. I'm not suicidal, Iver. I'm not going to plant it into Alvaca's skull. Not right now. She glares at you through narrow eyes. You should keep moving. No, I came on my own. You know, I used to be great at telling when someone's lying, but it sure is harder these days, isn't it? You know what I mean? Let's get something straight. I take talking to you over Juno, but you're no Raven. And whatever happened to Bulwark, I'm not convinced that he doesn't have a good reason for what he's doing. So don't give me a reason to let him, and don't try to get close and friendly. Alright, Volker, you made yourself clear. Good, then we might get along. Now excuse me while I gather the unkindness. Unkindness? That's why they all call a flock of ravens, Iver. Fitting, don't you think? And let's talk to Witchy Witch. Witchy McWitchface. Alfred finds a quiet moment to make her way over you, leaning on his staff. Why didn't you tell me? Well, tell you what? About being the destroyer. It isn't something that comes up often in conversation. You'll have to excuse me. I don't always know how to speak with people. I spend a lot of time alone, or with the sculptures. Sculptures? Well, more precisely, they say something like, we who shape the stone, but it's close enough. You didn't think the Tretch called themselves Tretch, did you? There's quite a lot I've learned from them. Some things you may know, many secrets. Alfred went to reply. The sculptures see you as a friend. We all need to stop looking at everything as us and them. Some of them are friends, others are not. The same as any people anywhere. Or I understand how hard it can be to see past your differences. Impossible sometimes. But so many don't even try. What kind of secrets are you talking about? What, for nothing? I'm nothing if not a trade of knowledge, you know. The rarest secret doesn't come cheap. How about this? In exchange for telling me how you became the destroyer, I'll tell you something you might find quite important. What do you say? How do I know I can trust you? Trust me to do what? Not chisel it on this godstone? Suppose that's for you to decide. What do you say? If you promise to keep it to yourself. I do. The Sandra I killed, Race. It wasn't a legendary battle. When I brought her head back to the other world, they invented their own stories. The truth is, I got separated from my allies, found her out in a snowstorm alone. She was cradling an infant. Max accidentally killed the child. She didn't even put up a fight after that. Indeed. It was Bellara's child, Iver. Are you certain? Completely. Consider that our trade. There's more to tell at another time, maybe. How did you learn mending out here on your own? Mending? Bah, call it what it is. We black at the threads of reality. Almost anyone can see them if you know how to look. Who do you think taught the teachers? The gods? And who taught the gods? Even godlier gods? Anyway, you see my point. Don't think so highly of your mender friends. They're more dangerous than they're let on. What do you mean? I trained to be a mender when I was just a girl. They tried to kill me. Believe it or not, the Val right there was the one sent to do it. She points to the figure of Percy smoothing at the hard ground. I don't think he even remembers me. I looked a little different back then. But I escaped, not before learning something. They train their simple-minded menders to heal stubbed toes and raise walls, so find instruction from the power that Valka really willed. But if an apprentice doesn't have the skill to control their powers, they're a threat to the mender's reputation. And if you show too much skill, well, you're an even bigger threat. We should be going, but I'm looking forward to... Are those Valthorn in your stuff? Alfred laughs with genuine mirth. Nothing to worry about, Iver. They're a gift that I treasure very much. You see, I have friends of all sorts. But as you said, we should get going. Another story for another time, is perhaps. Yeah, I totally am looking forward to talking to him more and get more intel on whatever this is and what we're doing. Bye bye, people. I don't know what you're gonna do because I feel like you'll just starve there. Probably. Like, what else gonna happen? I mean, there's no way you're getting any food out here because, well, for obvious reasons. So, good luck. We'll be on our way. Does it worry anyone else that they've somehow gotten ahead of us? Asked Guard. What once was hill has been twisted into a thin strip of land, pulled along like a spider silk, with a steep drop beneath. Warp tremble back and forth across it, but Bulwark is nowhere in sight. They don't need rest, Volker realizes with a shudder. Bulwark can't confront us directly, not while the Volker live. It's going to thin the herd all the way to Richhorn. Fan, spits Ollie. It's exactly what we did do, isn't it? I hate it. I ask Falco because she knows what they're doing. But as we lure them across, lay archers to hit them from the wings, while spears come to fill up the retreat. Something tells me the warp can't coordinate like ravens, though. But what would Bulwark do with a bunch of drunk idiots? Falco mutters and thinks for a while. He'd make it look like a trap, so we try to get fancy. My gut says we rush it. Ollie's already thrown an axe. Okay. Nobody stops until we are across, you bark. The ravens advance quickly, the warped are slow to respond. Sling your shots, Volker, nothing warped Tretch hiding just over the ridge. Rush him. It's so good. It's like, yeah, that's what he would do, but what would he do with trunk yards? Huh. Okay, so now I have some Tretch fighting alongside me. Um, interesting. That could have gone worse, surely. Um, yeah, let's take on the left side first. I don't know what you can do, guys, but let's see. What are your abilities? Sunstrike. Strength damage and no exertion for extra movement. But I can't deal that to anyone. Shadowstone. A bomb is thrown, exploding in a 5 tile area immediately. Okay. So we do something next turn. And you were the one who could actually... Wait. Rush ahead. Hit. Oh, he absorbed it. Oh, that's too bad. And then warp back. Oh, hello there. I have quite some movement, don't I? Battering ram. But this is not back for 5 break. 1 per unit they pass through. I should rather take some of their life, so when they attack back they're not as strong. Yes, so what can you do? Rupture. Wounded threat explode, doing strength damage to all adjacent. Oh, that's what they sometimes do with the black. Increased strength at cost of arm, takes 1 round to cast. Affects all allies. I don't know, let's not do that quite yet. You go here, because... Become invisible next to an ally. Hidden attack ignores armor. Yes. So next turn he can do a hidden attack. And confuse. No one in range. With energy also we don't need. Oh, he actually didn't hit back. What are you doing? Don't do that. Stop it. Oh, he's a slinger. Of course, that makes sense. It's like... Five tile area. I don't know how big that is. I want to see that. Ah, okay. Interesting, interesting. You just hit here for 7, please. He absorbed some. The absorption is annoying. But fine. He's pretty strong. I wonder whether I should try and do this and see whether something might get absorbed. Oh, no, he's just dead. Oh, come on, don't do that. Yeah, I can deal 7 damage to you. 9 damage. There you go. What you gonna do? Hit me? I want to exactly 1 step out. Sure, confuse him. That didn't do much. Don't stop me. So they're both slingers. Which is cool. More ranged. He's more... Oh no, this is the witch. I think I'll walk here and then use my... Ride the lightning to hit him and then be out of trouble. Let's see what you got in claim for me. Okay. He's gone. He's dead. Looking good, and there's no counter this time that I might overlook. Let me poke you. Oh yeah, I want to... Oh, she doesn't have enough willpower anymore. That she can confuse like this. Okay, these two shouldn't be much of an issue anymore. Let's just take something up him. Maybe we can just refill this here. Wait, how do I... Okay, I have to walk this way. He stopped in his tracks because of that? What are you mauling? Stop it. I mean, sit in for one. Take up the armor. Oh, we still have some willpower. Come here. Yes, yes. Wow. I'm done with you. Done with you. And... done with you. Okay, so we listened to Valka, and that was a good thing, because Valka knows how they would fight. Because we're fighting against the ravens in a way, because we're fighting against the leader of the raven. So we need to listen to Valka as much as we can, because she seems to be smart about this. And we should use it to our advantage. This time the warp seemed even more organized than the last. That could have all gone wrong, Sparrow says, peering over the bridge edge to the twisted rocks far below. Fuck up, place, yeah, we could all be dead. Come on, this isn't the place to go forward another try. Yeah, please. Please move on. You can talk later. If you find a nice place to rest, like the Clawing God Stone, or we just leave some people behind. I mean, I don't know what's up, like, even if we would have killed the Tretch over there, they would still be stuck there without food. I don't know what we're eating. Doesn't seem like we are eating because we don't have resources. Small pale orbs wink at you from the deep cracks in the darkness. A brief inspection reveals that they're eggs. Skycast, whispered Ditch, pulling one of the creatures free of its shell, stepped through by his dagger. The Stoneheller who joined you at the Gutstone looks upset by the dead thing. She darts between a few clusters, making scooping motions, nodding. Are you crazy? Falca frowns. There's a lot of eggs, Ollie bemoans, squinting ahead into the distance. Makes my fine skin crawl. Doesn't finish the sentence. Imagine countless more X in every direction yet out of sight. Okay, let's see what this stone hurler is up to. She finds a cluster of palm-sized eggs and begins gathering them in a sling, nodding as if to say this is fine. You're not sure if it's more comforting or terrifying that she's unafraid, but nobody intervenes. Soon you leave the nest behind. Achievement unlocked. Ooh. I don't know, it's like, probably I'm like, oh. Disgusting. Oh, there was thunder, lightning? Very, very frightening. Brambles rise ahead of you like gnarled hands reaching toward the sky, their fingers peppered with thorns. This was once a healthy forest, now just another obstacle. Borvik knew we'd have little choice but to pass through, Ivan says. Going around would cost days. Volker, what's your gut say this time? Like, I didn't even read the other options. It's like, what is Volker up to? What does she know? Her tight head shake is telling. They'll use the trees so we can't tell numbers or direction. They're not worried about losses. Once they start coming, I don't expect them to stop. Standing our ground is sure way to be overrun, but we should go now before they've really dug in. Pause a moment before ending. This is gonna suck. So keep a tight formation, cutting down the attackers as they come. Shields, Falcon calls, in a tone you're starting to become familiar with. The ravens do their best, but progress is slow. Each fallen creature is replaced by two more. Eventually you find yourself stopped and surrounded. Cut a swath, Falcos. Before we can push any further, watch the flanks. Okay, nobody from the previous battle is hurt. So good to go. Come on, I'm gonna promote you. Avoid strength damage and avoid armor damage. You need the protection. I can give you a heroic title. You get crit chance and you get a title. Gonna give you some armor. Oh, 5 points. Chance to regain armor. Crit chance. Nice. Let's get going. There's so much fighting going on. Yeah, nice. Those look like all well. No end in sight to these things. Okay. You start over here. Who are you gonna attack? Huh. Knock back. Healing. Can't attack from here. Whoops. And I can't break through others. Okay. So it doesn't jump above the lines. I guess that's it for you. Oh, 27. New players will appear. Where you're sulking at. Don't do that. Nice job. Stand here and use your ability. Yeah, hit something. Absorb most of it. And by most I mean half, but who's gonna look at it that closely? Keep not seeing that there's a willpower there, forgetting like it happened before and I didn't see anything, so it's just like, yeah, whatever. He has a lot of willpower, he could just use it. Why, hello there. Do you mean to cause any trouble? Oh, it's him. Into the enemy lines. Take off with this. He poofed? Why'd he poof? Don't poof. I don't know, don't poof. I'm confused. Oh, he's full willpower. That was a waste though. Why did they all poof? Oh, you walk. Oh, they're not corner to corner actually. She's just losing willpower every time she moves? Okay, 60 more turns. We are doing quite well. He's dead. They all seem to lose life for some reason. And I lose willpower. Very weird. What are you doing? Stop trying to suck up my brains. Just gotta back up a bit. Just attack you for one. Oh, okay. Now it's pillage. Can't really heal himself. Heal herself. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Respite. So, I think I want to exchange the witch. You're allowed to come in. But other than the witch, we actually seem to be doing quite well. Okay. Ready for the second part? That's quite a few of you. Yes, I see them. Can I not attack them while they're not on the field like that? No, I want to come hidden so I can use my ability next turn. Oh, that was a tough hit. That's a bear. Maybe shouldn't spread out too thin. Stonewall bloody flail. $19. I think that's that for you. Yeah, every time he kills somebody, he gets more life. Oh my god, this is amazing. Because of his title. There was a crit. Doing better than Bland here. Don't suck on me. Don't you do that. 6, 7. Let's do this. Render you useless. I want to confuse. Do I have to be in? Oops. Have to be closer? Oh, I don't have the willpower anymore. Sure, let me give him some willpower. You can pass it on, right? What if I walk here? Should be getting some willpower. Yes. Let's walk here and flail you. Uh-oh, he's not looking good for you. Why, hello there. I'm gonna kill you so I get even more immensely strong and unstoppable. Now I can see how he could face the Bellower. You know, when he went on the bridge and was like, what are you doing? You can't even, like, how are you ever gonna do that? Well, like this. Just needs to rally up by killing people. Oh, there's a third wave coming. Okay. Well, I definitely want to keep Iver. Could you rest for it? No, no, you rest for a second. You should use your stone wall. So you can just take damage. Sure, now you stop attacking him, I see. Why, hello there. It's me, Iver, the Unstoppable. What is his name? She's like half dead. Sure, I do stone wall and nobody attacks him anymore. Come on, guys. Not cool. It's cool. I've got this. "31 life / strength." Third wave, come on. Who should come? Think you might be good despite being dead. Anybody on the field I want to exchange? Yes, you. Come on, let's get a pokey instead. Third round! This is... I have Iver, oh my god. How much life can he have? He's just gonna blunder through everything. You need to be on them to poke them. You can do that. Hello there, welcome to the fight. Please use your willpower while you have it. There's nobody there to confuse. I wish Iver had a roll around ability. Hello there. I'm just here to kill you. Thank you. 33 life. Can everybody else just die and I just play with Iver? Guess not, but it might make for a fun game. Kinda like, yeah, everybody already do something, do whatever. Kinda just wanna get to Iver again. And kill more so I can get even more incredibly strong. No, you wanna attack him. It's like everybody else hits one person, they get down to 1 life. Iver just like, well, hello there. Don't mind if I just... Blah, Wait, is 33 the limit? Can I not become stronger anymore? Did I lose life somewhere? What's happening? I want to be stronger than 33. This is the last wave and there's no way I'm gonna lose this. But then he loses, it's only for this battle, right? He doesn't like generally level up that much. Yes, let's just go here and there. Come on, Iver. 23 damage? Yeah, you think we should do that? No, you get 35. Nice. Yeah, let's just collect some more dark energy, whatever, Juno. You are not in the spotlight here by any means. Wait, I can first. No, that would hit me. Guess I can do this on him. Kill him. Um, 27 damage. I think that should do it. And he has so much willpower. 37 damage. Oh my god. Why haven't I used this title before? Per kill in these super aggressive kill rounds, 3 kill rounds, he just had time to level up and up and up. You get a cool item for it. Totally gonna give him that item. I need to check whether I leveled him up to level 5 of that name. Might be. I honestly, I only chose it because it gave me willpower, and we're so out of willpower for such a long time. This, like, definitely made it quite a bit more relaxing. Fighting through forests is irksome at the best of times, nearly intolerable in these conditions. We rake through miles of razor edge, both gasping to catch your breath in the open air. The hill rises ritual, finally. Can no, I can't decide to rest, right? I want to look at the item that I've got. Anyway. Looking at the time, I should really stop right now. It's just so much fun. But thank you for joining in. I greatly enjoyed this. Iver, you go, man. And I'll see you soon.